Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today on this absolutely glorious Monday? There is not a cloud in the sky. It is 10 degrees, an hour north of Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Unreal. Absolutely gorgeous day. Beautiful day for me to head back to St. Catharines, which is where I'm going to be for the next week. I've got a few shows happening. I just confirmed tomorrow's show. It's still a go. I already had one show cancel because of COVID so far. Last year was terrible. Almost all my shows canceled. So I am thrilled that that I have a show to go to tomorrow because let's face it, there's some stuff going on here in Canada, which I will talk to you about after I show you today's bag. So I did do a listing today. This beautiful little caramel leather and snakeskin slimline kind of shoulder crossbody. It's a 21-inch strap drop, so it will go crossbody. Might be a little higher sitting. But I love this ruching and all this beautiful leather. There is a little bit of a side gusset on each side. So you are going to be able to pack a few things in here. No branding, just genuine leather made in Argentina. Zipper compartment inside. The strap does not adjust or anything like that. But if you wanted, to put a loop in it, I guess you could. I think that's what somebody has done previously. So I've dated this 1950s. Super, super cute little bag. Great for brunch, for, going out dancing, or just something that you just need the necessities. And you're going to be able to get your phone in there beautifully. Sometimes when you have a tall, narrow bag, you have to put your phone in that way. It's just, I don't know. I just find it really difficult to manipulate. So that is today's bag. Now, moving forward, I've made a bit of a decision. So here in Canada, we are experiencing a nationwide postal strike right now. So I can't send anything. I can't receive anything. So my feeling is, what is the point of listing? It costs me money to list. And at this moment in time, I can't even ship even if you wanted to buy it. So it would just be kind of a look-see situation. And maybe that's the wrong attitude to have, but I am about to spend a week at my mom's. So I don't want to take all that extra stuff with me. I've got 4 shows booked, I think, in the next 6 days. So hopefully they happen. And even more so, my trip to Sarnia for the month of December. Now, there is a couple of weeks, or not even quite a couple of weeks. There's, 10, 12 days or whatever between now and the end of November. Postal strike could rectify, possibly not, but I am not going to list. But I am going to continue to shout out to you. I'm going to continue to say hello on the days that we normally hang out with each other. This has become a little bit more of a vlog, maybe, than bags, but I think I so appreciate the support that you folks have given me over this last 4 months. It's been a very, very, very rough time for me. Not out of the woods yet, but feeling better. There's been a bit of a shift in the last week or so. Not sure why, but there has. I had my first house guest this past weekend. My girlfriend Pamela was here, and that was a really big deal. We have been friends for coming up 20 years, and I've always lived in my little house in Hamilton. Prior to that, I was... did I know Pamela when I lived in the other house? Yeah, I think I did. But for the majority of our friendship, I have lived in that little house, which is walking distance from Pamela's apartment. And we've had some very significant ups and downs over the last 5-8 years. But she's going through the same thing I'm going through, as are a number of my friends, female and male. And we're all just supporting each other the best way that we can. I guess as we get older, the reality of facing life on your own. I mean, do I think for 1 minute I'm going to be on my own for the rest of my life? If I choose to be, absolutely. But I haven't made that decision yet. It's not time for me yet. I've got the last thing I want is to meet somebody and then it puts a wrench in all my plans, which is kind of, I had a whole new business plan organized. I had a lot of exciting things I was doing with the bags before I met he who shall not be mentioned. And then I met him and it all just went away. So I'm thinking I might kind of pull some of those old business plan notes out and, kind of get back. I've lost a couple of years of my life and now I need to get back to where I was before it all happened. And hopefully one day I can put it all into perspective and it will just be a bad memory, absolutely. Something that I wish never happened. I'm not sure yet. So, I mean, do I wish I never got married? Abso-freaking-lutely. And I'm sure he would say the same. But we did, and here we are, just waiting it out to, get a divorce and kind of put it all behind me and move on, knowing that, your heart jumps out of your chest when you're in a new situation, and especially when it is with somebody who is so over the top, attentive and complimentary and all the things that a lady would just love to have in her life. And all of a sudden it's there in front of you and you just think life can't get any better. And for a while it can't until the cracks show up. And then, it is what it is. And so I'm taking the time I need to embrace recovery, embrace learning, embrace getting back to some of the routines that I used to have that I didn't really realize that I loved so much, and just chalking it up to another one of my crazy adventures. And I do tend to be that person in my family, absolutely, but it is what it is. So that is it for me for today. I'm just about to head out to St. Catharines. So that's a couple of hours in the car. Like I said, it's a glorious day. So I'm not mad at that at all. And like I said, show has been confirmed tomorrow. Hopefully Wednesday's show will confirm. Thursday's a root canal. Not looking forward to that. Friday is another show. Saturday is another show. Saturday night, I've got plans to hang out with a friend. And then Sunday back here. And then it'll be back here for a few days. And then back to my mom and dad's for another couple of days. And then I am off to Sarnia for the month of December. So, but I'm going to take you along for the whole journey. Everything I do over this winter, you are coming with me. You have been an amazing support to me. And I will never, ever, ever be able to thank you enough. You guys have got me through some pretty horrendous days. And I really appreciate that. I really, really do. So have a good rest of the day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.